What can an ancient Chinese general teach us about life today? More than you might think. Have you ever wondered how ancient wisdom could apply to your daily challenges? In this video, I will be sharing powerful secrets and teachings that can change how you think, lead, and overcome your personal battles. Many men wish they knew these secrets before clocking 70 years of age. Whether you're seeking guidance in your personal life, career, or relationships, these wise quotes from Sun Tzu will provide valuable lessons that will transform your approach and mentality to everyday challenges. Before we get started, do me a favor by hitting the like button. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, and you will be the first to know when new videos like this get published on YouTube. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. This powerful aphorism encapsulates Sun Tzu's advocacy for winning through superior strategy and intellect, rather than through direct confrontation. It suggests that the most effective form of power is exerting influence that persuades others to yield without the need for force. This approach promotes harmony and efficiency and is particularly applicable to leadership and management. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. This quote speaks to the power of being unpredictable and untraceable in your strategies. By keeping intentions and tactics hidden, one maintains control over situations and directs outcomes more effectively. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. This teaches the importance of evaluating the potential costs and outcomes before engaging in any battle or undertaking. It's a reminder to assess risks thoughtfully and prepare adequately to ensure that the gains outweigh the costs. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. This lesson distinguishes between the long-term planning of strategy and the short-term actions of tactics. Both need to be aligned to ensure success, as strategy sets the goal and tactics define the actions to achieve it. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. This strategy teaches the art of managing perceptions to gain a strategic advantage. By controlling how others perceive you, you can influence their actions and decisions to your benefit. In your personal and professional life, revealing your full capabilities only when absolutely necessary can prevent adversaries from fully understanding and countering your moves. Revealing your full capabilities only when necessary can protect your plans and surprises from those who might undermine them. This principle isn't merely about deception, but about the strategic management of perceptions. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Here, Sun Tzu challenges us to extend understanding and compassion even to those who oppose us. By doing so, we can transform enmity into advantage, often disarming potential conflicts and finding peaceful resolutions. You have to believe in yourself. Self-belief is fundamental to any endeavor. Sun Tzu emphasizes that confidence in one's abilities is crucial for overcoming doubts and challenges, serving as the foundation upon which strategies and victories are built. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Preparation and preemptive planning are the keys to this teaching. Sun Tzu suggests that true victory comes from careful and strategic preparation ahead of any actual conflict. By ensuring that all factors are considered and plans are carefully organized, you can secure success before challenges even arise. Doing this will help you greatly in avoiding the pitfalls of reactive strategies. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Understanding your adversaries and your own strengths and weaknesses allows you to journey through life without fear of challenges and obstacles. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Sun Tzu stresses the importance of deeply understanding those who oppose you. By putting yourself in their shoes, you can anticipate their moves and strategies, which is critical for overcoming them effectively. This intimate knowledge allows for more precise and effective strategies in both personal and professional conflicts. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Being versatile and able to adapt your approach based on the situation can significantly enhance your effectiveness in both personal and professional life. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Continuous improvement, according to Sun Tzu, is essential. This metaphor warns against complacency and stagnation. Even the most talented individuals can deteriorate if they do not continually refine their skills and adapt to new challenges. It's a powerful reminder to always seek growth and learning, upgrade yourself, and keep your skills sharp and effective. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Sun Tzu advocates for efficiency and effectiveness in all endeavors. This principle suggests that with the right strategy, even limited resources can lead to significant outcomes. It's a call to focus on quality over quantity and to strategically leverage what you have to its maximum potential. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. This strategy involves keeping opponents off balance to gain the upper hand. In life and business, being unpredictable can be a valuable tactic to keep competitors and challenges manageable. By staying dynamic and flexible, you can create advantages in situations where others might struggle to adapt. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Sun Tzu teaches that the greatest victories are those that are won without conflict. This quote emphasizes the power of diplomacy, negotiation, and strategic foresight in resolving conflicts. It encourages finding peaceful solutions that avoid the costs and destruction of battle, highlighting the value of intellect over brute force. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. This quote cautions against the attrition of prolonged conflicts, be they military, personal, or professional. Sun Tzu highlights the importance of resolving disputes quickly and efficiently. The longer a conflict drags on, the more draining it becomes, consuming resources that could be better used elsewhere. This lesson teaches us to seek timely resolutions and avoid unnecessary prolonged struggles. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Showing genuine care and commitment to your subjects or followers is important. By treating those who follow you with genuine concern and respect, you build a loyalty that drives teams to achieve exceptional goals. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. This quote underscores the importance of strategic planning and action. Sun Tzu advises that action should only be taken when they are necessary and beneficial. This approach minimizes wasteful efforts and ensures that every move contributes positively to the overarching goals. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when we are able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must appear inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. Deception is a core strategy in Sun Tzu's philosophy. This teaching highlights the importance of misleading adversaries to protect your own interests and secure victory. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Sun Tzu teaches that action generates more opportunities. The more decisively you act, the more options become available, creating a positive feedback loop of choice and success. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. This quote illustrates the endless possibilities that arise from mastering basic elements. Whether in strategy, business, or personal growth, understanding fundamental principles deeply can lead to infinite creativity and solutions, emphasizing the power of simplicity in forming complex outcomes. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Sun Tzu advocates for disrupting the comfort zones of your adversaries. By keeping opponents off balance, you can gain a strategic advantage, a lesson applicable in competitive business environments, negotiations, or personal confrontations. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. The advice here focuses on the strategic use of secrecy and the element of surprise. Keeping your plans concealed until the moment of action can provide a significant advantage, whether in business, personal endeavors, or competitive situations. This approach helps prevent others from sabotaging your efforts and enhances the impact of your actions when they are finally revealed. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Adversity brings the chance to redefine oneself and one's path. Chaos often brings fear and uncertainty, but for those who are prepared, it also brings opportunity. This lesson teaches that in times of turmoil, instead of being overwhelmed, look for unique opportunities that are often only present in such conditions. Those who can find clarity in turmoil can seize opportunities that others overlook. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Here, Sun Tzu highlights the virtue of patience and the inevitability of fate. Sometimes allowing events to unfold naturally can yield favorable outcomes without direct intervention, suggesting that timing can be as crucial as action. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Sun Tzu considers the highest form of strategy to be winning without conflict. This approach minimizes costs and maximizes outcomes by using intellect and diplomacy, preserving resources and relationships. Wheels of justice grind slow but grind fine. This quote reminds us that justice and the consequences of actions may take time to manifest, but they are thorough. It teaches patience and trust in the processes that govern societal and personal interactions. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. This strategy involves giving your opponent the option to retreat without shame, which can often lead to a more peaceful resolution. Know yourself and you will win all battles. This aphorism underlines the power of self-awareness in achieving success. By understanding your strengths, weaknesses, emotions, and reactions, you can optimize your approach in any situation to secure a favorable outcome. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Creating uncertainty and mystery around your actions can protect your plans and destabilize your opponent's strategies. This tactic makes it difficult for your adversary to prepare effectively, giving you the upper hand. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. This quote emphasizes the strength of willpower over physical limitations. A determined mind can drive one to endure beyond normal physical capacities, highlighting the mental aspect of conflict and endurance. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Sun Tzu reminds us of the importance of swift and well-considered decisions in critical situations. Speed coupled with accuracy and decision-making can mean the difference between survival and failure. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Sun Tzu praises the strategist who not only achieves victory but does so effortlessly. Force him to reveal himself so as to find out his vulnerable spots. By manipulating the situation, you can compel your opponent to expose their weaknesses. This information is crucial for targeting your efforts more effectively to exploit these vulnerabilities. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. This advice underscores the importance of provoking your opponent to understand their strategies and reactions. By initiating action, you can observe how your opponent responds, allowing you to learn their tendencies and predict future behaviors. This knowledge is crucial for planning effective countermeasures. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Sun Tzu highlights the pinnacle of strategic mastery, controlling the engagement. such that you dictate the enemy's movements while remaining strategically impervious to their influence. This ability to control the dynamics of conflict while maintaining your own stability is key to maintaining the upper hand. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. In this paradox, Sun Tzu teaches that the best defense is a good offense. By taking the initiative to attack, you keep your adversaries off balance, which in turn protects your interests. Similarly, a well-planned defense involves strategizing for future attacks, ensuring readiness and resilience. If you ignore both your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. This warning emphasizes the need for continual self-awareness and awareness of one's adversary. Neglecting either can lead to vulnerabilities and unexpected disadvantages. If his forces are united, separate them. This strategy involves dividing your opponent's strengths to weaken them. By causing division, whether in resources, attention, or alliances, you can diminish your opponent's effectiveness and gain an advantage. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Sun Tzu suggests that the key to handling complex challenges is to address them before they become too large and formidable. Starting with small, manageable actions can lead to significant achievements. Be where your enemy is not. This principle emphasizes the advantage of unpredictability and taking paths of least resistance. By operating in areas your enemy has neglected or underestimated, you can achieve your objectives with minimal opposition. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. Sun Tzu warns of the complexities of alliances. This insight urges caution in relationships where conflicting loyalties may exist. It shows the importance of trust and loyalty in strategic partnerships. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. This aphorism reflects the risk of having close associates who are well acquainted with your vulnerabilities turn against you. It emphasizes the need for caution in what personal information is shared and with whom. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, weakness came from strength. This quote reflects on the cyclical and dual nature of life's qualities. Understanding these transitions can help anticipate changes and prepare for them effectively. The highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. In strategic maneuvers, the ability to completely conceal your plans and actions represents the pinnacle of tactical execution. By keeping intentions hidden, one maintains the element of surprise and strategic superiority. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. This saying highlights the unpredictable and often dangerous nature of dealing with someone who is desperate. People with nothing to lose may take extreme and irrational actions, as they have no fear of repercussions, making them highly unpredictable and risky to engage with. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Sun Tzu warns against the dangers of overextending one's resources. Spreading forces too thinly across multiple fronts dilutes strength and effectiveness, leading to vulnerabilities that can be exploited by a more focused adversary. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. These warnings remind us to be cautious of deception and appearances. Things that seem harmless or attractive may carry hidden dangers, urging a deeper scrutiny of situations and offers that appear too good to be true. A well-timed retreat is a victory in itself, which prepares you for another battle. Sun Tzu teaches that not all battles are meant to be fought to the bitter end. Strategic withdrawal is necessary to conserve strength and resources for more critical confrontations. Sometimes the wisest course of action is a tactical retreat. This strategic decision allows one to conserve resources, reevaluate the situation, and return stronger. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Recognizing the destructive aspects of conflict can lead to a deeper appreciation for the benefits of peace and strategic conflict avoidance. Just as water retains no constant shape, So in warfare, there are no constant conditions. Sun Tzu highlights the fluid and ever-changing dynamics of conflict. This teaches the importance of flexibility and adaptability in strategy, as rigid plans may not hold up when the conditions of engagement change. A leader leads by example, not by force. True leadership is shown by actions, not coercion. Inspiring through personal example is far more effective than trying to impose will through force. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. Sun Tzu teaches that the ability to manage both advantageous and disadvantageous situations with skill can determine success. Mastery involves adapting tactics and strategies flexibly according to the strength and positioning of both your own and enemy forces. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. This directive promotes the humane treatment of prisoners, which can lead to better outcomes, including potential alliances and less animosity. Kindness can also undermine enemy morale and strengthen your own side's reputation. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Sun Tzu suggests that breaking the enemy's spirit or will to fight is often more effective than physical confrontation. This can be achieved through psychological tactics, misinformation, or showcasing overwhelming force. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. This observation notes the natural instinct to defend oneself against threats. It underscores the importance of not cornering your opponent so completely that their only option is to fight ferociously. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. This quote warns of the dangers of surrounding oneself with yes men, or those who refrain from constructive criticism. True allies are those who challenge you to improve and who point out weaknesses for your own betterment. In war, the way is to avoid what is strong and to strike at what is weak. Sun Tzu teaches that timing and selection of targets are crucial in conflict. By focusing efforts on vulnerable points, rather than confronting strengths head-on, you can achieve success with less resistance. This principle is applicable not only in warfare, but also in business strategies and personal conflicts, where timing and precision can lead to optimal outcomes. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. This quote emphasizes the distinction between visible tactics and the underlying strategy that guides them. Sun Tzu points out that true strategic mastery lies not in the moves that are visible, but in the planning and forethought that remain hidden. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. Sun Tzu highlights the advantage of prudence and patience in leadership. Waiting for the opportune moment when the enemy is unprepared or off guard can turn the tide in one's favor. The key is to strike only when the conditions are most favorable. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. The use of secretive and unexpected maneuvers is a key theme in Sun Tzu's strategies. This quote stresses the importance of keeping one's strategies and actions concealed from the enemy. To a surrounded enemy, you must leave a way of escape. Sun Tzu advises that completely cornering an opponent can lead to desperate and unpredictable reactions. By leaving an enemy a way to retreat, you can control the situation more effectively and prevent a fierce backlash. When the common soldiers are too strong and their officers too weak, the result is insubordination. When the officers are too strong and the common soldiers too weak, the result is collapse. This quote reflects the balance required in leadership and team composition. It highlights the need for harmony between the strength of the rank and file and their leaders. Effective leadership requires that both groups are balanced in strength and respect, ensuring stable and efficient operations. Forage on the enemy. This strategy involves using the resources of one's adversary to one's own advantage. Applied more broadly, it suggests the skill of resourcefulness, using available resources effectively, whether in competition or in managing one's own limited assets, to maximize advantage without overextending one's own reserves. Reserve your energy as the mountain and strike as the lightning. This lesson emphasizes the strategic use of energy and resources. By conserving your strength until the right moment, you can ensure that your actions are powerful and effective. This approach encourages patience and planning, waiting for the optimal time to act with full force. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. This quote from Sun Tzu emphasizes the multifaceted nature of leadership. True leaders must adapt their approach based on the situation, embodying wisdom to make sound decisions, sincerity to inspire trust, benevolence to care for their team, courage to face challenges head-on, and strictness to uphold standards. Victory usually goes to the Army, who has better trained officers and men. This quote underlines the importance of preparation and training. In any field, success often favors those who are better prepared. It teaches that diligent preparation creates a foundation on which victories can be built. Resting is to gain strength to go further. Sun Tzu recognized the importance of rest and recuperation within the cycle of ongoing campaigns. This quote can be translated into the need for strategic pauses in one's career or personal life, where taking time to rest and reflect can rejuvenate one's spirit and enhance productivity in the long run. Patience in one moment of anger can prevent 100 days of sorrow. Here, Sun Tzu would advocate for the control of emotions, particularly anger. Quick, heated reactions can lead to prolonged negative consequences. Cultivating patience can significantly alter the outcomes of interpersonal and strategic conflicts, leading to more favorable and controlled results. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through Sun Tzu's teachings. These ancient teachings and strategies are still powerful even to this day. As we conclude, think about how these ancient pearls of wisdom can make a difference in your everyday life. Which of these 69 lessons do you think could change your life? Share in the comments which lesson resonated with you the most and how you plan to integrate it into your life. Let me know in the comments below, and I will reply to every comment from you. If you found this video valuable, please consider subscribing for more insightful content.